Hello, welcome to Roller Coaster Motor. My name is Tommy. Today is Sunday, April 27th, 2025. I'm here in Gurnee, Illinois, Six Flags Great America for my second day in a row. My voice is definitely sounding a little bit better than it was yesterday. I'm basically going to be here to hit up rides I did not hit up yesterday, most notably Superman. That should be my first ride. And I'm here right at opening, and there's quite a big crowd waiting to get in, so I'm going to join them. All right, let's go. I am in. It looked like a lot of people, but it only took 5 minutes. Starting off the day with Superman. Never ridden this ride at this park before, but I've ridden it at Six Flags Over Georgia. Showing about a 15-minute wait on the app. Hopefully it's pretty quick. The line comes back all the way to here. So I'm right here after 10 minutes. I can tell this is already going to be a 30+ minute wait for sure. Only one train is operating.
Upcoming riders, welcome Superman to
Row 7, just over 45-minute wait. Yeah, that hit way better than I expected it to, and I've been on the Six Flags Over Georgia version. I don't know, I guess for some reason I feel like I kind of prefer the more flat ground open layout versus the more terrain layout at Six Flags Over Georgia. This also seemed to hit better than even Manta at SeaWorld, which I've ridden many times. I don't know, that one kind of disorients me more, but this one kind of felt, you know, like I appreciated the very intense moments like the pretzel roll mixed with very soft glidey moments. I think that kind of creates a better overall experience, and then you make it more open. It's less like nauseating versus like the terrain layout of Six Flags Over Georgia. I guess that's how I would put it. I don't know, I just feel kind of old saying this. Like, yeah, I like the more slower, boring version. Well, the Flash was like a near walk-on. I've never been on this version of the ride. I've always ridden Steel Venom. So hey, why not? There's no wait.
Welcome to the Flash. Vertical velocity.
Just a quick wait for the back row.
Clear for launch. Are you guys ready? I can't hear you. I said, are you ready?
Yeah, it was worth a short wait. I mean, I definitely prefer the straight vertical spike with the holding brake, but you can tell this is kind of elevated. You know, the extra 30 feet, that's a little bit more height. You know, you kind of feel looking down at the ground. So that adds a little something, not much. I mean, it's a different setting for me, but I've been on this ride type, I will say, a million times in the form of Steel Venom. I mean, it was worth it just to say I tried it. I do think riding clones is interesting. I usually never do, but kind of in the future, I'd like to ride them more, so. Okay, now I'm gonna ride American Eagle, the white roller coaster, not this flat ride. Showing like a 10-minute wait, 5-minute wait, something like that. It's got a very, very long queue. That ride right there shows 60-minute wait, but I don't know, maybe not that bad actually. That queue doesn't look that horrible for what that ride is. Yeah, American Eagle. Didn't ride this when I went here 3 years ago, so it's been 20 plus years since I rode this. This is an extremely long queue. It does not disappoint.
Welcome to the American Eagle. First, store all loose articles, including bags, purses, keys, and phones.
Third row from the back.
Must be worn. Oh.
Tommy, this way. Tommy, this way.
So it's a very big wooden coaster, but there's not really any good spots to get a lot of ride footage on it because it kind of goes, you know, not in guest views. It's actually like a really, really good ride. Like it's got really strong pops of air. Honestly, I might say this is the best racing coaster out there if they were running both sides. Because they weren't running the blue, and I don't think they have run the blue in some time. But what's there on the red side is still very good. I'd have to put this above Racer at Kings Island, but behind Gemini at Cedar Point for sure. I mean, the racing aspect is a big thing to be missing out. They could fix that. And this incredibly, yes, exactly, he said it. This incredibly long queue. This could be the best racing coaster out there, but they got to fix those. Again, to point out the long queue of American Eagle, the entrance and exit are right here, and you literally walk the whole thing in and out. It's such a long queue. I found a spot at the tap house where you can really come close to this track. Can't wait to ride this thing in a few months. Definitely just wow. I love the color scheme of it. I love dive coasters in general, especially the newer age ones with the newer restraints that give more arm room. Definitely worth a return visit. It is just warm enough for me to justify this. Got a double scoop of butter pecan. Came out to $9.31 after pass holder discount. She really overflowed it, damn. Just got done eating it down to the point where I can walk and eat and it won't drip everywhere. Man, that's a hefty portion. Pretty good ice cream though. It's a pretty solid ice cream option in the park. Definitely would get this again. I've gotten it before. Made my way back to the front of the park. Gotta get my final re-rides in before I leave. Re-rides for this trip, I should say. I haven't ridden this today yet. App is showing about 30 minutes. About a 30-minute wait. Row 7, second row from the back. Yeah, definitely one of, if not the most intense launches I've ever been on. Every time the anticipation, it just kind of gets you. Then when it finally hits you, it just shocks your system. It's just such a good ride. I just wish it was longer because it could be like, honestly, like one of the best rides of all time. It's an incredibly good ride though. It's either this or Goliath, I would think would be most people's favorite ride in the park. This is my number 2 after Goliath, but I still love this ride. You know, not quite as good as Velocicoaster, but that launch is potentially better than anything on Velocicoaster. But, you know, Velocicoaster obviously has way more going on for it than just a launch like that. Velocicoaster actually has 2 launches. So, it's a very, very good ride, though. Second favorite ride at this park. Also, I forgot to point out, I rode it near the back this time. You can definitely feel the negative G's stronger in the back. You know, at the top of each little, you know, double inversion, you do come out of your seat a good deal. Plus, when you go down, you come out of your seat as well. I mean, they're quick pieces of air, but still pretty strong pieces of air. The front has an amazing view, though. I mean, I would honestly say this one's probably equally as good from the front and back. Can't really go wrong with any seat on this ride, to be fair. All right, now Raging Bull, my number 3 ride in the park. Showing about a 35-minute wait, but the line looks a little bit longer than that. We shall see. About a 37-minute wait. Back row is the best row for this type of ride. Oh yeah, she's definitely more of a back row ride. The way you feel that drop in the back row is way more intense than it is towards the front. It's basically ejector airtime, just a bit more rare for a Bulgar Mavillard Hyper as this is. But I don't know, I keep trying to rank all the B&M Hypers, and I keep changing my ranking based on which one I rode most recently. So I don't know, I kind of just don't want to rank these anymore and just say they're all amazing. And they're almost always my top 3 ride in whatever park they're in. I mean, they're just not, I don't know, like distinct enough from each other. This one is more distinct than the others, to be fair. This one has a twister layout. All the others are out and backs, but I don't know. Worst case scenario, they're almost always a top 3 ride in the park, and this is my 3rd favorite ride in the park. Okay, final ride of the trip. Goliath showing a 40-minute wait on the app. I'm expecting a little bit more than that, as that's been the trend. 65-minute wait, 2nd row from the front.
Yeah, that one was definitely.
It's a beautiful way to end the trip. Favorite ride in the park. An inverted stall is just so good. Honestly, it's even better when it slams you back into your seat as you move back to right side up on the left side of the screen. That's where it, you know, flips you back the proper way, one might say. Yeah, just so much really good airtime on this ride. Just wish it was much longer, because that's why it's my worst RMC, but it is what it is. Still a very good ride. Really hope to do this one on a return visit. I love water rides. This is one of 2 water rides here. I mean, I'll be here in August, so it should be open, hopefully. And Aquaman here is the other of 2 water rides that I hope to do here on a late summer return visit. Hopefully it'll be a very warm day, and this will be a very refreshing ride. Still haven't ridden the Joker. I'll be sure to prioritize this one in the future. Haven't ridden any of these S&S free spins yet. Someday. And that is it for today. A very beautiful weekend at Six Flags Great America. Can't believe it took me 3.5 years to return to this park. It's going to take a lot less than that for my next trip coming back. So final rankings of the rides: Goliath 1, Maxx Force 2, Raging Bull 3, Viper 4, X-Flight 5, Superman 6, sorry, Batman 6, Superman 7, American Eagle 8, and then Flash is 9. I don't think I missed anything. Pretty sure I didn't. Didn't ride Demon, Wizard, or Joker, or the Dark Knight coaster, so those will be big return visit rides, plus the 2 water rides. Then Wrath of Rakshasa, when that opens up. I think that'll rank somewhere between 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 at worst. Hopefully not that low. But, you know, this park is such a great lineup. A lot of really good roller coasters, but nothing truly great. I would say, like, you know, Maxx Force and Goliath are rides that could be that, but they're too short to be considered great. But still a very good theme park. This is so much better than Valleyfair. I don't know why I don't come out here more often. It's only a 5-hour drive. It's not, it's plenty accessible for where I am. I just need to plan for a return trip. I'll probably do a flash pass, I should say, that's what they call it here. You know, I always kind of go back and forth on getting one, and then it's too late in the day for it to truly maximize your value. I need to just commit and get it to start the day. But I did that once, and then lines weren't that bad, so I kind of overpaid for it. But I don't know. It's a hard, flash passes are tricky to maximize. but you just need to do it or don't do it, whatever you do. And I didn't do it this time. I'll probably do it next time. So, oh well. Hope you didn't mind my voice being too hoarse on this whole trip and it sounded a little bit better. Thank you very much for tolerating the hoarseness of my voice, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.